Ladies and gentlemen, we're right back into it, and we have a bit of a trolley team. Simple as an eliaz. They're going by. Neither of those players are on their team, but they beat out Salty Meat, which was the predicted winner of that matchup, to advance and face My.Con Beasts in the next round of the tournament. And we are, of course, now in round 3, the round of 16. The winner of this will advance to the quarter-finals, where I expect, failing any massive upsets, they'll face Browse on Fleek, of course one of the top teams in the tournament. We've seen some great things out of My.Con Beasts so far. Do you think that's going to continue, Dropbear?
Ooh, that's a very, I don't know, that's a very hard question. That's yeah, I've seen a lot of different teams. We did see the upset last game. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. If you are just joining us, Burning Sands, the 5th place team in the whole tournament series, I believe, just got knocked out by the new kid on the block, My.Con Beasts, who slid on in here and snatched victory away with their Claws of the Wicked. And it was quite impressive. Now we're getting into the champion picks right now, and we're going to load in a second. Of course, My.Con Beasts, I'm expecting them to stick with what they've been running all tournament long, the Rukan-Lucy combo, and oh boy, have we seen a lot of that, Dropbear.
Oh yes, and oh please don't let this be a mirror matchup. You're not going to do this to me.
Oh, it's looking like a mirror matchup.
Yep.
It's a mirror matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Rukan-Lucy on both sides. I'm so ready. This is great.
Welcome, please, welcome to Blackstone Arena. Please fix the bug of Lucy being in the game. Stunlock Studios, it's keeps fixing itself. It just keeps happening randomly. I don't know how to fix Lucy being in the game.
There's just this Lucy. We'll see what we can do. That'll be in the next patch as we remove it. We are sliding on to this best of one in the ESL Go4Battlerite, week number 4 between My.Con Beasts and SNE. Of course, My.Con over on the right, SNE over on the left on the blue side, and mirror matchup popping out. This is, of course, casted on twitch.tv/Battlerite, RIGHT. My name is TJ, my co-caster is Dropbear. We're already seeing a bit of poke, no dominant control out of either team, though.
Yep, this is best of 1 map and win score 5, so we should be in for quite the match right now, as we do see Lil Master panicked away, and it's turned into a Lucy versus Rukan matchup. They're just splitting off.
I'm not sure. Well, this mirror match, you know, when you get mirror matches, it's all down to which playstyle.
Oh, there we go.
Very early crippling goo. How does he have that already? Either way, it doesn't have much effect, but that's a little bit interesting. I'm absolutely fascinated as to how quickly that crippling goo was available.
Fun fact, Fernando has his up right now, as well as Lil Master's ultimate, and he will pop it right now.
And there it is, the crippling goo flying out. And you know what that ultimate means? You do have the ultimate available in both Rukons. That means they cannot use their escape abilities, their out abilities. So that should have meant a lot of damage onto Little Master, but Zaros took about even, and because he was already behind on the HP, he's now in a very, very bad situation. The barrier wears off, the kills coming through nice, Orb Snipe coming in, very well timed, Claw of the Wicked, Venrio already has his crippling goo available yet again. He's going to be ready to throw it on out at any given time. He's going to be pulled in by Little Master in the meantime, and he's not going to be able to dodge that Shadow Bolt. There it is, the opponent's crippling goo rolling through. Nice use of the EX roll to dodge the Claws of the Wicked, but now they are flying through. Barrier triggered at the very last moment. The heals will come through, but his friend, his ally, his partner in crime is very low on HP too.
There's a panic, trying to get Xarox as low as possible. Barrier will protect him for just a little bit as he's in between both Lucy and... Oh, there's a good grab, but no, he'll focus on Venado. He's got his own ultimate, and Turex can't actually roll out. Very lucky to just walk straight out without any good grabs occurring.
Will be Little Master having to fall back here as he is ready with his ultimate. He's going to keep playing a very aggressive style, and he actually is able to body check that Lucy out of the arena. Guarantee the first kill as the arena shrinks. The circle of doom grows, and Zaros will fall. There's the deadly injection ticking over. Nice dodge of it, but he can't do that trick again, and there it is, My.Con Beasts taking the first round.
Ooh, look at the Lil Master damage, 984 versus 760. Ah, jeez. There's not much change difference in here. Wicked Strike for both of our good friends on the Rukan. But on Fernando, he's going barriers, whereas Turex is going clarities, I believe, for his stuff.
Yeah, I like with stuff. I'm on board with stuff. Now, the barrier makes sense. The reason you go with the barrier is because of how aggressive Little Master was getting, right?
Agree, yeah.
You predict that the Rukan's going to be up in your Rukan's face, and the barrier's going to do a little bit of extra damage and some knockback to allow him to play as he'd like. It's an interesting idea, but we can already see it's not paying off.
As we do see them get underway with round 2. Very good grab onto Fernando and instant damage, and that will be enough to chip him away. He will take the first max damage penalty.
There's the panic landing. This is almost an exact mirror of what just happened, and the HP is about even on both sides, 80% team HP. On the whole, Little Master and Dux are going to be able to grab that center orb, heal up, and continue this battle. Little Master actually doing a great job of self-healing now, and he'll land the silence onto his opposition. His mirror match missed the shadow bolt onto his opposing Lucy, and now as his ultimate pops, he's got nobody near him. There's the crippling goo. Both ultimates completely wasted over on My.Con Beasts.
Good. Nice barrier there by Xanox to avoid all those hands being grabbing him back into the goo. As we do see a 75% to 90%, a little bit of advantage here for the red side. Beasts managing to help themselves to this second round. Oh, there's the ultimate roll.
Coming out, nice dodge roll, but he's going to be pulled right back in. Tux, despite his best efforts, the ultimate, he's at the mercy of. Will continue to roast him alive, and the crippling goo that heals now needs to come in. Nice panic bolt landing, guaranteeing orb from the red side, failing something spectacular, but no My.Con Beasts are able to lock down that orb, but it should be the ultimate. The crippling goo coming out for Tux the second. He feels he has the right opportunity onto Zaros, but he doesn't have it yet, and now he's getting pushed increasingly very, very close to his opposition. The ultimate should be ready almost across the board right now as Fenrio is just getting his. Zaros is the lowest HP in terms of the X charge, and it will now be the bulls coming in. The ultimate popped on both players of My Conviction, and yet again mostly wasted.
Zarox had to use the consume to avoid all those hands dragging him back into the goo, but it may not matter as he R's out into a poison bolt of Turex. That is not a nice start.
This is a little interesting fact. It doesn't cancel the poison until your out finishes, right?
Yep.
So even though he used the right ability, he made the right call, he used that out to escape the deadly injection. The deadly injection still got him because of the longer cast time of that ability. Nether Void is the ability, and the cast time is longer because it takes time to reform. That cost him.
Finally, these Lucies are agreeing on something, both picking up Whitning Toxic for their round 3 Battlerite. That's pretty standard, honestly. But Companion Potion, Potency for Healing Potion, heals allies for 4 bonus health, and Potency, Clarity Potion heals 12 health when removing a debuff on Turex, while as Fernando's going double barrier. On Zarox, he's Death Grip into Death's Embrace, and they're both going Death Embrace. The only change here is Agony instead of the grabby hands.
My.Con ready to go now. Running back into the arena with their 2-point lead. They're going to be quite happy right now, but they're not quite able to get the damage off the bat, even though they have Zaros in the corner. They have to pay attention to Fenrio. Nice use of the consume to close distance with a panic. That's saved perfectly, and now it's the Lucy over on the Beast side that's under fire. Zaros actually gets burned quite badly in that engagement, and orb will be secured, but only barely, as Little Master was just inches away from claiming that. Now Fenrio, the focused Little Master, needs to fall off and protect his Lucy, though not quite able to do so he goes back to hammering away at Fenrio's HP, and that's a lot of damage.
We've got, but double ultimate as we have an ultimate fight on the 2 Rukans. Nice blast here. Little Master blasts the Lucy while Xerox blasts his opponent, but Little Master gets the last laugh there. There's a ultimate. Won't catch anybody, but Xerox is already too low. There's the hand, and that will be 3-0 in favor of our good friends at My.Con Beasts.
And for a team that we didn't predict to get this far, they're doing an absolutely fantastic job. Beating Burning Sands in the last round and now tearing apart their opposition here as SNE continue to crumble. And to me that falls down, you know, it's a mirror match, so it's about the differences between these two picks. And to me that's about the barriers. I don't like the barrier pickup on Fenrio. I think it's costing them.
Well, more healing is, we're even seeing it with here, Revitalize increases the damage input, while as we've got Toxic heals you for the Fernado, as we do get back underway, round 4. I do agree, the barrier is very nice, it does increase your speed, but you do want that more extra healing for your partner, and when that happens, well, your chip damage is less of an issue, I guess. But then again, as Blue Master grabs Fenaro again and again, it might also be the fact that they are just getting this really good positioning.
And Little Master now hammering away and being forced further and further back as he does take significant damage from Zaro. Maybe this is the turning point, because Fenrio and Zaros both definitely have the HP advantage in their new matchups so far. It's about even in terms of the team, and now there is the crippling goo flying out from both sides. It'll be a lot of damage onto the My.Con Beasts as he's pulled right back in. Little Master absolutely suffering, but he will be able to fall back around the corner and then get ready to recommit as he's fighting this mirror matchup and losing it so far. Fenrio will be the new victim, and Fenrio suffering quite a bit as the Shadow Bolt does land. Panic will be cancelled out instantly by a very well placed Clarity Flask, and there's the healing coming through, and this is the tale of two healers, and the healer that's absolutely standing out is Tukas.
Tukas just been standing in the correct position all game this this entire game, especially this round. He hasn't had a single hit really land on him. Okay, now the second I say that, he gets leaped upon, but he hasn't lost any max HP and he just heals straight back up.
Yeah, he used the barrier the second the damage started coming in earnest. He made sure he didn't take any permanent HP, and he's doing the same for Little Master. Now he's going to be isolated, but Little Master is not afraid to let him do his own thing. And that own thing will be guaranteeing, there's the crippling goo rolling out. It will be Zoro's able to escape, but look at that low HP, and there's an excellent panic flash to guarantee they have a few seconds to focus the opposing Lucy. Nice panic from Fenrio though, buys a little bit of space, and the My.Con Beasts will get their first kill onto the opposing Rukan with a very nice snipe. There's Fenrio all alone here in a 1-on-2. Ultimate claws flying out.
Oh, happy feet.
Yeah, there it is.
No. That will be
through. It's good.
Yeah. That will be 4-0. Let's see if they can make it a donut, as we do see.
Oh, donuts. I like donuts.
Donut 0.
Sorry,
it's
what? Oh, yeah, no, that, I like it. Makes sense. I understand what you're saying, but I also want donuts.
I wish.
Look, it's early. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm hungry.
Oh boy! As we go into 1:30 a.m., this will be possibly the last round if we can see our boys, the Beast Boys, go through. But it looks like with a few leaps in, they're not going to go down without a fight. Good barrier and consume onto Little Master.
My.Con Beasts holding their ground so far. They do have center control, but it's arguable as Zaros continues to push out his opposition.
Good
nice
petrify
positioning out of Little Master. The barrier comes through. It's cancelled out though by time, and there will be the attempted deadly injection coming through from Fenrio. There's orb guaranteed, and that's a good orb snipe coming through. There it is. Little Master with the ultimate ready, but the follow through crippling goo is necessary because he hasn't landed a single claw of the wicked.
What? Okay, that was a very interesting. Oh, but there's a good crippling goo, as we do see them in such a odd choke point around this map. This map really loves that Lucy goo ultimate choke points, as another crippling goo comes out, and there goes Zarek's ult. No, he doesn't even want to ultimate. He just wants to grab all day, as Turex is now starting to take the damage. Yep, that is
He
true.
popped the ultimate when he needed it, and it was very good that he saved it so far, because that is a very low HP source. Now the ultimate comes through, this draws the fire of both players over on the opposing side, and allows Darius to kind of fall back, make sure he's able to regain HP, and then peek back around the corner. Lands the panic. This is a very nice kind of guerrilla warfare style to just keep peeking out, doing a little bit of chip damage, respecting the fact that he's so low on HP. Fenrio now, definitely the higher HP healer, but his Rukon is definitely the lower of those two, and that might not pay off for him later, as the barrier does keep Turkus alive in that engagement. There's the crippling goo coming through. Nice roll to keep himself alive. Little Master now suffering, but he will be able to teleport on out, and it's just the Claw of the Wicked hammering through. Konsu meets the Shadow Bolt, and any other follow-up that could have been imagined to land.
Xerox does have full ultimate as we are getting into sudden death. That circle of death just approaching. And especially with two Lucy ultimates, I wouldn't want to be being in a situation where we have to wait until the ultimate halts, as Lucy does fall down.
There it is, the ultimate coming out.
No.
Oh, but he accepts his fate there. Little Master, and there it is. You wondered if we were going to get the shutout, the donut as you called it.
No donuts.
It looks like I'm not going to get any. No donuts for me, and that's going to be match point, and that point still for My.Con Beasts, but I'm not able to steal it out as Fenrio and Zaros get some incredible damage off the back of a crippling goo ultimate combo, and that really sealed the round, because the low HP on that Lucy meant they couldn't engage as part of the team, and that cost them in the long run.
You know why it cost them in what's really hurting me? Turex picked up the crippling goo restatue clarity instead of the 70% slow, which Fernando picked up. That is just pain.
Will be orb guaranteed by Little Master, but they're behind in the HP this round, despite the fact they both almost have their ultimates ready. Zaros and Co are ready to go, as they are about even in ultimate charge, despite not getting the orb. There is the first set of ultimates flying out, but the panic that cancels it perfectly, and nobody falls in. That will be a nice reform from Zaros to go in and teleport away. Fenrio definitely the focus, though, and he's taking so much damage. That could be the game right there, as Zaros' ally falls. Now he needs to win a 1-on-2 in order to keep their tournament dreams alive. Here he is playing very, very aggressively onto Little Master. That might be the answer, but the panic ends that as quickly as it started, and now Little Master reads him like a book, pops the Consume at the right moment, and answers back with a Shadow Bolt. Zaros should fall, and when he does, it will be My.Con Beasts advancing to the quarterfinals.
4-1 in favor of the Beasts, and they are looking very scary, but they will be facing the one, the only. Assuming that EX Black loses to Browse on Fleek.
Yeah, I mean, the Get Memes team, as it's called, does have EX Black on it, and it's worth noting, EX Black doesn't seem to really get the idea of this tournament series where you stay on a team a whole bunch, because he makes a new team every week, and almost every week they get to the semis, but the thing is, you're supposed to stay on a team so that you add up and you get invited to the top 8 teams which go to the playoff thing. But no, he doesn't get that. But he makes a new team every week, and his teams always do well, so it's definitely not worth completely dismissing them. Thank you, Sir Lowen. Congratulations on battling right as you follow the Twitch channel. We will be continuing the ESL Go4Battlerite action with the tournament underway. Project Horizon are tearing up the top bracket. Almost at the semi-finals. I believe they're in their quarter-final match as we speak. We're getting to the quarter-finals in just a few moments, as
Fun fact.
Get Memed or Browse on Fleek will be facing off against My.Con Beasts on this very same channel. Don't go anywhere. We've got a whole bunch more Battlerite action coming your way.
Just a quick update. It will be Browse on Fleek, as Get Memed is got memed on 5-1.
Oh, those are some dank memes. I don't
Hey, guess what?
know the answer though.
We're right back into the next match. We're right into the lobby, so we'll be back with a very, very short break right after this.